Hey everyone, Phi Farley here. It is March 29th. We have got a big slate of games here I want to get to real quick. NCAA basketball's best bet. I'm going to do so in just 1 second. Yesterday, ended up going 1-2 in best bets and then another win over in patreon.com/Phi Farley for a 2-2 day, a split on the day. Not entirely happy about that. I had Virginia yesterday. For those of you following along, Virginia ended up winning by 4 and needed the 8.5. And when you don't score for the last 4.5 minutes or 2 points in the last 4.5 minutes outside of the last 30 seconds, really hard to cover that. So a little frustrating to watch that one go down the tubes. So for those of you who are following that or on the same side, I feel your pain because I was on that side as well. Anyway, in the end, ended up splitting on the day. Took Texas Tech, nice easy win there, and then also was on the under on that one. But got a win with the first daily best bet in baseball when going exactly as planned with Minnesota Twins beating the Cleveland Indians. All right, so now if you haven't subscribed, take a second to do so. Also, other picks are over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. You can check those out at any time. So let's go to the tournament tonight. We have, by the way, yesterday, one of my favorite bets was outside of the tournament, and I forgot to post it. So I apologize about that. I was on South Florida, and I totally forgot to put that on there. I mentioned it, and then I didn't post it, so that's my bad. Okay, let's talk about tonight's games. Another great set of games. Like I mentioned yesterday in the video, KP has the top 14 teams left. All playing still in the tournament. That was as of yesterday. The number 17 Michigan out, number 10 team Tennessee out, 14 Florida State out, and now we are left with, and of course 27 Oregon is out. Now we're left with number 19 LSU and 13 and on up from there. I'm gonna go to the 6:39 Pacific time tip. Duke, Virginia Tech playing out of D.C. Winner goes on to play LSU, Michigan State. Winner, Duke, of course, the big favorite. It's down to 7 points for them, which is funny. KP actually has this about 6, right between 6.5 and 7. So it's getting down to what it should be. Earlier this season, without Zion, Virginia Tech beat Duke 77-72. But I want to bring your attention to something that's interesting here, and this is going to go to my play, is that when two teams play each other for the second time, adjustments are made, and the total typically goes down on the second time playing each other. Wasn't very long ago these teams two played against each other. The team will adjust, make their adjustments, and then come back out. You recognize what the guy is doing. You recognize their game, so then you're not caught off guard. It's not new, and they tend to do better when it comes to guarding and defending. So let's just use a couple examples here. We're looking at Virginia Tech. First time they played them, Florida State was 137 total. Second time they played them, it was 128. Miami, 154 total. Second time they played them, 127. Who else do we got? Duke, they played one time. Notre Dame, I'm just going right up their schedule. 126 total. First time they played them was 147. Virginia, second time they played them, let's go to the first time. First time they played them was 140. Second time they played them was 122. Pittsburgh, second time they played them was 134. First time they played them, that was the only time they played them. My bad. So you kind of catch the drift. Typically, second game is going to be better defense, adjustments made, and a lower scoring game. They did just play Duke not too long ago. That ended up being a 149 total. This one opened at 145. It's been bet down to 142.5. 72% of Duke's games this season have gone under the posted total. I think a lot of that has to do with a bias towards the over because Duke has always been known as the number one overall powerhouse in college basketball with the number one overall player. That triggers points. Public goes with points. Public thinks scoring. That will not be the case here today. KP has Virginia Tech as tempo-wise. Where are they at? They are Oh, I'm on the other side. They are the 332nd. I did it backwards for you. 332nd ranked defense in tempo. Number 19 ranked defense overall. When you factor in Duke, they are the sixth ranked defense overall. So all things said, I think we have an under here. 142.5 is a too high posted total. I think we'll end in the 130s. Could even be in the high 120s. So I'm going under that 142.5 in this one. All right. So there you go. Daily best bet NCAA basketball under Duke, Virginia Tech. Good luck everyone tonight, and we'll see you again soon.